sovereign citizen, right?
I don't know what that means.
There's no one that has control over me. I'm a free person right now.
You may be a free person.
I'm a free
So I lock
person
you up.
For what
And you're
crime?
not free anymore.
With all due respect, I'm a sovereign citizen, right?
I don't know what that means.
There's no one that has control over me. I'm a free person right now.
You may be a free person.
I'm a
So
free
I lock
person
you up.
For what
And you're
crime?
not free anymore.
They're about to break my window, which I'm pressing charges about. I'm not leaving my vehicle. Glass too. Get all of it. They're about to break my window, which I'm pressing charges about. I'm not leaving my vehicle. Glass too. Get all of it.
Earlier that day.
Yes, sir.
The reason I stopped you, your bike rack on the back, it's covering the license plate so it can't be read. Your center brake light's out. Okay, do you have your license registration card, sir?
No, I sure don't.
Okay. Just have to let you know we record video and all.
Yeah, I'm recording as well. For both
I'm
of
just
you.
required. You don't have your license with you?
I sure don't.
Okay. You have one in Maryland?
No, I don't have a license.
You don't have one at all?
No.
Do you have any ID with you?
ID is required for what's the emergency, officer? Why am I being the stop in general? I'm confused. Like,
Because it's a violation of the Maryland Transportation Order. That's why I said.
yeah, but that doesn't apply to me. I'm not a part of the Maryland Transportation Union. Like, that doesn't apply to private citizens. That applies to people that's a part of the United States Constitution. That applies to people that's a part that has consent with the United States Constitution. I didn't sign. I'm not a part of that.
Okay, well, you're driving a vehicle.
I'm not driving a vehicle. This is an automobile.
What in the doohickey is this Dave Chappelle look-alike sovereign talking about? An automobile and a vehicle is the same thing.
Okay, we're
A
driving
consumer
automobile.
good. Yeah.
What is your last name, sir?
I don't answer questions about why do you need my name? What
Because
crime?
it's required that I document that I stopped you, sir.
But you're not supposed to be stopping me by law because I haven't committed a crime.
Right, you didn't commit a crime. You
Right.
committed a violation of the Maryland
Violations
Transportation.
don't apply to private citizens. Crime does.
No, sir, it does.
No, sir, it doesn't.
Oh boy, he has a stack of Moorish sovereign paperwork that nobody is interested in. Sir, please put the paperwork down. Nobody is reading your school book report.
No, sir, it doesn't. I'm recording as well.
Okay, that's
You
fine.
took an oath for the Constitution, right?
Sir, do you have an ID
You
with
took
you, or
an
you want
oath
me to
of-
supply me with your information?
Why do I need to supply you?
Because you're driving a vehicle,
Am I under
sir.
custodial arrest?
You're not under arrest.
So why do I even need to answer a question?
You don't need to answer a question.
So why are you
I'm
asking me
for your
questions?
information.
What do you need my information for?
Because I need to identify you.
You
I
don't
explained
need to
that you.
identify me if I haven't committed a
Okay,
crime.
well, here's the issue.
It's no issue. You're making an issue
Okay,
right
you
now.
can either supply me with your information
Or-
so I can identify you, or else you're going to be arrested.
Arrested under what grounds?
Because I don't know who you are.
What crime have I committed? Right now, you're breaking the Constitution. You're going to arrest me and you have no crime. Who said that I committed something? Who was damaged? Where's the damaged party? You have to point them out. That's a crime. I'm sitting here with paperwork now, and you're still going to stand here thinking that you're an authority. You're not. We're recorded for all our safety.
Okay.
Right now, so what am I going to be arrested for?
For not identifying yourself.
I don't have to identify myself unless it's a crime. You're lying right now.
It's not a crime.
Do you know what a crime is by the United States
I never said you
Constitution?
committed a crime. I said that you committed a violation
so
of Maryland
you
Transportation.
cannot have your property or your personal being touched if you did not commit a crime. There has to be a crime. Again, where's
It's
the
not true,
crime?
sir. There could be a violation
What
of
you're doing?
transportation.
You're lying under oath right now. You're recorded. I'm not. Did I just not tell you I'm not under transportation article?
Do you want to supply?
Sir, just because you say you're not under transportation article doesn't make it true. So stop it with the foolishness. All you're doing is agitating this policy enforcer, and you're going to make things worse on yourself. Please stop it.
You're moving backwards. You do not need information.
Are you going to
This is what
supply
you're
me
gonna get from me. This is it. If this not sufficient, you're gonna
see what you have there.
you're gonna break into my private property
Let me see
and
what
then
you
you're
have
gonna
there.
kidnap me, right?
No, I'm not going to
Yeah.
kidnap you.
Check that out. I got plenty of it. Check it out.
So this Dave Chappelle lookalike just handed the policy enforcer what it appears to be about 100 pieces of paper. So Mr. Dave Chappelle lookalike, do you really expect for this policy enforcer to read your school book report on the side of the road? Girl, bye.
Read that,
Your
officer.
information in here, sir.
You don't need my information. You're redundant right now. You're not getting any information from me because you don't deserve to have it. If it's not a crime, you're not even supposed to stop me. Do you know that, officer? Without a crime, you can't stop. It's 100% true. Can I see a photo ID of you? I need your photo ID.
No, sure. You show me your photo ID. I'll show
No,
you mine.
you're a public servant. That's what you are. I'm not. I'm a private citizen on
Right,
the
but
land.
you're operating a motor vehicle.
You are lying right now.
Okay.
Right now, you're
I'll
just
give
a
this back
regular
to you.
person.
Okay, sit tight. I'll be up.
Part 2. I'm pulled over. Part 2.
Hey, buddy, what flavor chapstick is that?
Driving without a license. Driving without a license. Got pulled over by the police. The first officer just called his backup, and I'm quite sure he never heard about any of this before, so he had to go get a supervisor.
This sovereign is so arrogant that he can't even foresee that he's clearly about to go to jail.
Right, sir.
Yes?
Are you going to give me your information? Or
I'm not giving anything. Am I under arrest for anything?
You will be unless you identify
I will
yourself.
be under arrest for what? Under what grounds? What's the emergency?
I didn't say there was an emergency.
Well, if it's no emergency, what is the arrest for? Like, what's happening? What's going to happen right now is going to be bad. It's going to end bad because we're all recorded right now. And what you're trying to do is assume authority that you don't have. What I'm being very lawful right now. I'm within the law. And what you're trying to do, it's not going to work out. I'm trying to help you out right now.
Right.
You're assuming that you have
I'm
an
trying to help
authority.
you out.
No, you're
You
not,
give me
because
your
I have. No,
information.
you're not, because I haven't committed a crime.
Right.
Do you
You have not
understand?
committed a
I
crime.
haven't
You committed
committed a
a violation
crime.
of the
You're not
transit
even
law.
supposed to be talking to me. I'm a free man in transit right now. You stopped me for no reason. You need to know what civil codes are and what crime is. I'm talking to you like a calm man. We're being recorded. You got us flanked right now by your partner. You are so out of line right now. You can't even come in my car. This is a private vehicle. You have to ask me out of it. If you come in here and do anything, you just trespass.
Are you going to exit the vehicle?
I'm not exiting the vehicle. Under what ground?
Okay, sir. So you already took your first loss. You just agreed that this was a vehicle, but earlier in the video, you said that it wasn't a vehicle, that it was an automobile. Which one is it?
You have no grounds. You're just gonna try to bully them. You don't even understand right now because it's who you are. It's who y'all are as a people. You refuse to stand down. All I gotta do is go about my business, but it's gonna go somewhere else because you have to have an authority that you don't have. You're here to keep the law, and I'm within the law, and you refuse because your pride is messed with now because I know I'm holding it right here. You're refusing, and we're recorded. We're recorded.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're
So
in
you're
the
not
wrong.
gonna- I just wanna
I
answer
don't
your
have any
question.
reason to give you anything. And if I'm under custodial arrest, I'm gonna stop talking. Am I under custodial arrest right now?
You're being detained right now.
Well, I'm not talking right now.
Are you going to exit the car?
Uh-oh, the silent treatment. Things are clearly about to go left.
Natter around the back of the vehicle, playing like they have authority. I have no authority. It's no reason for me to be stopped. I repeated it. And it's a peaceful detest. Like, I'm telling you what the law is. I'm showing it. I'm not getting out of my vehicle. I have no reason to get out of my vehicle.
Sir, but I thought it wasn't a vehicle. I thought it was an automobile. That is what you told the policy enforcer a little while ago.
It can call the whole force here. I'm not getting out of my vehicle. And I'm gonna drive away.
Wait a minute. I thought you solvers don't drive. I thought you only travel.
Or it's gonna be problems civil rights wise. And I can use the money, and it's not gonna be against the police force. It's gonna be against that personal officer. Now I need you to identify yourself, because you haven't properly identified yourself. Now you just a man outside my car with a gun. We have to go to that, because I asked this officer for a photo ID to see what corporate, or not even officer, this person, because you're only an officer if I committed a crime, which is an emergency, damage to somebody or their property. It needs to be a witness charging me with whatever he's talking about.
Wrong.
Because he's an observer to some violations that clearly I'm not a part of. I'm a free man and not a part of this United States of America thing where you need a driver's license in capital letters, a birth certificate and not a live certificate of birth.
Are you stupid or something?
And a social security card, which is something that only like federal agents are supposed to have.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So I'm gonna sit tight and see what happens. You gonna see, look at my head, it's bald as shit. Got some lumps on it. This is the part where they try to wait you out, like the duress part. This is what will happen when like normal people that don't know the law, like you go to pieces while you waiting. They like, oh, we got something on you. They have nothing on you. If you haven't committed a crime, nobody pointed you out, said you did this to them, it's no crime.
Wrong.
This is the part where they pretend like they have the authority, but what you have to do is you still have to act peacefully. Like they want me to act out. If I act out, then they have cause. I guess that falls under mayhem or public nuisance. That's why cops always say shit like calm down. They're trying to promote a narrative like they're recording at your wild. But as long as you talk in a conversational tone, don't get all expressive and shit, you're fine. They don't have the authority to pull you over. This is an illegal stop because no one said I committed a crime. He's coming off like, oh, you got a violation, I can't see your license plate. I don't even need a license plate on the car. That's what the law is, because I don't have to register it. It's a personal good, a household good. So
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
when you don't know that, they'll pull you over and give you all these tickets and shit. He's probably still gonna write one, but I'm gonna write UCC code 1207 without prejudice on it. Not consent, meaning I didn't sign up for any of that shit, so that's what I'm gonna give back to him. UCC 1207 without prejudice. And you write on the ticket, and then you go have your day in court. And I'm charging him. It's been what, 11 o'clock? What did I say my rate was? $100 an hour?
Wow! The land of make-believe!
That's pretty cheap. I should charge more. I should give myself a raise right here because it's raining outside. On rainy days, it costs more because of travel. You know what I'm saying? While I'm traveling and not driving my car.
You see, there he goes with the contradictions. Now he says he's traveling and not driving his car. But earlier he said the policy enforcer would give him a ticket and then he would drive off. Sir, you don't even know what you're speaking of at this point.
While I'm traveling in my consumer good to the place that I have to go inside to make my commerce. You know what I mean? Free man on the land, that kind of stuff.
The funny thing here is, this man really thinks he's schooling someone to how things should be done. He is so lost.
But he knows though, like they can't stand down. That's the thing about it. This is America on a whole. And when I talk about the construct, when I'm talking about white versus Caucasian, this is what I'm talking about. Right now, this is the white man in them. Like, this is that no matter if you have the right or not. Like, I don't give a fuck is what I say. And this is the problem with this country in a whole. These are the people that racism exists in, while they look like all the other people. This is police, right? This motherfucker right here, he a regular citizen off the clock. And what I'm talking about, hold up for him too, but since this is his job, he gonna go hard with it and try to make, here come the third cop now. They gonna all get the same thing. You're gonna get, it's not gonna change. It's not, nothing's gonna change. You're gonna need the supervisor out here. And it don't matter. I already told them. I already showed them this, so they can try to take it all they want. And actually, I'm gonna give it to them. This above all of their pay grade and shit. They trumping people like, I got something in the car. I'm lawful right now. Y'all the ones that's not lawful. Y'all talking about a legal system versus a lawful system. The Constitution is the law of the land. I'm an American nationalist. I'm not a goddamn citizen of some fake ass Constitution. Not Constitution.
Sir, what in the doohickey are you talking about? You are not a national. You were born here in the United States. If you're born here in the United States, you cannot be a national. Nationals are foreign born. Get it right.
Constitution, but the citizenship shit. There they come with their boss now. Da-da.
Hey, good morning.
Hello, officer.
I'm the shift commander here.
Yes, how are
Hey,
you?
are you failing to identify yourself right now? You have nothing with your name on it? This could be a simple traffic ticket and we're going on third day.
It's really simpler than that.
Yeah.
There's no crime committed, so I'm wondering why I was pulled
Sorry,
over.
I apologize, man. I legitimately can't hear you.
There's no crime committed, so you guys shouldn't be pulling me over.
Well, there's a traffic violation.
I said crime. You talking violation. The law of the land, the law of the letter versus the color of the law, all right? Like, you know what a violation is versus the law? What the police has jurisdiction over private citizens about is crime. Me hurting somebody of their property, right? That's what crime is.
That's part of it. Absolutely.
No, that's crime. That's what I fall under. What you have a jurisdiction. When I succumb to your orders is when I violate somebody's property,
Right.
or them. This is some civil nonsense. This is violations in code.
Very minor.
This is it's so minor that it's not a part of who I am, because my car is an automobile. It's not what you talking about. I'm not a part of any of that you're talking about. I explained this to your officers, but y'all still here, and you haven't identified yourself. Anybody got a photo ID?
See, no, I already identified myself.
No, you haven't. I need a photo ID because you work for a corporation. Otherwise, I'm talking to a regular man right now. We do under what grounds?
This is your final warning.
Under what grounds? Why are you arresting me?
We don't want to do that.
Listen. We're not gonna play this game. You're gonna have to break into my private property and then kidnap me. That's what you're gonna do.
See, I would hate.
No, that's what you're gonna do. If that's what you're gonna do, we're not gonna bargain that out, because I know my rights. And you're gonna come to court, not the police department, you, because that's who I'm gonna file the suit against about violating my civil rights.
Well,
That,
you absolutely have
well,
to do
okay,
that, but
that is my right. And here you are.
This could go one of two ways.
Right now, I'm not talking anymore. I'm under custodial arrest. This is what I'm saying at this
You're
point.
being detained right now. You don't need to be arrested. I mean, it's going to come to that if you fail to identify yourself, unfortunately. But we don't want it to come to that. I'm quite sure you don't want it to come to that. So, if you have anything with your name on it, we can handle the traffic violation. We can all move on about our day.
You see, this is what doesn't make sense about the sovereign citizens. The cop clearly just told him that all he needs to do is identify himself. They'll give him a citation, and then he'll go about his very way. But no, this sovereign wants to refuse to identify himself and is clearly just making things worse. This makes no sense. These sovereigns love to be wrong and strong.
gonna do that, sir?
One of y'all gonna read me my rights, or am I gonna hold that against y'all too?
No.
Because I'm under custodial arrest right now. I need to be Miranda. Y'all think it's a game. I'm not playing. All you had to do was read what I gave you, and I could have been on my way, but y'all want to violate my constitution, right?
Okay, sir, so you're not going to supply any
So
identification?
for what? For what need?
It's a yes or no.
What need? What crime was committed? Again.
I've explained that.
What crime? No, you haven't. Neither one of you have explained the crime. I'm using crime on purpose. You should know what's going on right now, but y'all still playing this role.
I know exactly what's going on.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to. What you're gonna have to do is come in my personal property and pull me out and kidnap me. That's what you're gonna have to do, because right now you don't have any jurisdiction over me because I haven't committed a crime. And we can go through all of this, or it could be simple and I could go about my way to the market like I was doing. That's what can happen. That's the only thing that's gonna happen. Or you two are gonna be cited for civil violations. I'm telling you.
I'm absolutely fine with that.
Okay. The VIN number's right there. Only thing you can check this car for is to see if it was stolen. That's it. That's what you have jurisdiction over. That. See if the car's stolen.
I'm going to ask you to exit the vehicle.
I'm not getting out of my personal vehicle, my personal consumer good. You're gonna have to break in my personal vehicle and kidnap me. That's what's gonna happen.
Please don't make us break your vehicle.
Listen,
Hey,
listen. Do what y'all need to do. Do what you need to do. I'm not getting out of my personal vehicle. Take it as far as you need to take it.
absolutely silly right now.
Okay, I'm keeping my. You trying to violate my constitution and telling me I'm being silly?
All right now you are under arrest. Please exit your vehicle.
I'm not leaving anything. I'm not under arrest because I haven't committed a crime. I'm peaceably refusing to leave my personal property. I'm peaceably refusing to leave my personal property. That's what's happening. I'm not getting out of my personal property. Violate my constitution. And why are you touching my personal property? I'm asking these officers these people to remove their hand from my personal property. That's what's happening right now. My personal property. So if you come in here, that's what you're facing, officer. And you guys don't even know the law.
All right. Again, I'm going to ask you, please exit the vehicle, sir.
They're about to break my window, which I'm pressing charges about. I'm not leaving my vehicle. Glass shit. Get all of it.
3 days later.
I'm a sovereign citizen, right?
I don't know what that means.
There's no one that has control over me. I'm a free person right
Well,
now.
you may be a free
I'm a
person.
free
So I'll
person
lock you
right
up.
For what
Then you're
crime?
not free anymore.
With all due respect, I'm a sovereign citizen, right?
I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
There's no one that has control over me. I'm a free person right
Well,
now.
you may be a free person.
I'm a
So
free
I'll lock
person
you
right
up.
For what
Then you're
crime?
not free anymore.
So this Moorish sovereign clearly learned nothing from his encounter with the policy enforcers. After getting his window bashed, he's now trying the same sovereign nonsense in the court. And you know the judge is not having it.
You interested in that, sir?
No,
What do you want to do?
I can't challenge the jurisdiction in the first place.
What are you talking about?
Challenge the jurisdiction, the right to take it in the first place. I moved my constitutional rights and I came here this morning.
What does that mean?
The Constitution, is this a court of law?
It is a court of law, yes.
Well, I'm here under the law, the Constitution.
You're Mr. McFadden, correct?
Yeah, Mr. McFadden, that's me.
Okay.
Yes.
So would you like a trial here today, sir, or you want to plead guilty?
I came to see, I can't plead if you don't have jurisdiction.
With all due respect, I find as a matter of fact that the state of Maryland,
Right.
county of Baltimore, has jurisdiction over you.
Sorry,
I made my finding.
you have
We're
that
not going to
evidence?
argue.
I'm requesting a jury trial.
Does
Well,
he have a
I'm
right
gonna
to?
choose the judge.
You have no right to a jury trial.
You always have a right to.
No, you don't, sir.
I need to see that law, sir.
Sir,
With all due respect, I need to see the law, because we're in the court of
sir, I'm
law.
not sure. Look, let me explain something to you. I don't show lawyers any law, they show me law. I'm not showing you any law, you show me law.
With all due respect, I'm a sovereign citizen, right?
I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
There's no one that has control over me. I'm a free person right
Well,
now.
you may be a free
I'm a
person.
free
So I'll lock
person
you
right
up.
now. For what
Then you're not
crime?
free
And
anymore.
then it has to be a crime, it has to be intent, right? That's what I'm saying.
Okay, there are some crimes, sir, that have mens rea attached to them.
Mens rea is
Intent. But the
mens rea is what? What's mens rea? Can you explain mens rea to me, please, sir? Because I'm an idiot. I don't know what the mens rea is. Can you explain that?
You're a smart man.
You can explain mens rea to me, please.
Okay, if these were cases that involved an intent crime,
Right.
like you would attempt or have an intent to injure me,
Exactly.
but we don't have that.
Exactly.
These are non-intent
So
crimes.
this is civil case.
Now, these are criminal cases.
So where's the intent? Where's the victim that I harmed?
Not every criminal case needs an intent, sir.
So then what am I being charged with? Why am
Well, I
I?
think you've been told 1,000 times.
So then I need jurisdiction.
Failure to
to
obey
charge.
a lawful order.
Why was it a lawful order? Is what I'm saying.
When you try the case, you don't want to try the case. It's up to you.
I want a jury trial. I do want to try by a jury.
Sure, you're not entitled to a jury.
I'm a free man. I'm entitled to a jury
Make you
trial.
free all day long, but
We're
it's
under oath.
listen to me.
Your Honor,
You're not listening now.
Are you under oath, Your Honor?
Am I?
Are you under your oath to the Constitution today?
Oh, absolutely.
So you're under your oath. So we're a court of
Let me
law.
explain this to you.
Yes, sir.
Unless there's 90 days, listen to me. Unless it carries with it 90 days, you have a right to a jury trial.
Listen, I wrote a motion.
Listen, you listen to me.
Why am I listening? I'm a free man. That's what you don't have authority over me as a free
With
man.
all due respect,
With all due respect back, Your Honor.
all right, take him into custody.
In the
Disrupting
custody
my
for what?
court.
For what custody? Oh, I'm a free man. No. Hold on. Look at this. What's the charges, Your Honor?
You're disrupting my court, sir.
What's the
I offered
charges?
you to take a plea, you didn't want to. I offered you a trial, you didn't want to do it.
I haven't committed a crime.
Take him downstairs.
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
Ready!